Hey guys, and welcome back to a Super Cage video. It's me, Freshy here. Today we're going to be looking at my team before round one. Round one is currently just under 4 days to go, and I cannot wait. Look, we'll start off. We'll go straight to the team, and we'll have a little bit of stats on each player here. So I've got my three primos at the back. We got Doherty, Laird, and Howe. Doherty's pretty interesting. He's not really interesting. He's in hardly any sides, I'm pretty sure. I think he's in about 13% of sides, if I'm correct. Look, he's just reliable. Especially against Richmond round one. He should be getting about 100 there, I must admit. If he doesn't get 100, I'd probably be a bit upset with that one. But another one here is Rory Laird. He's getting more of a run through the midfield this year, so I really like that. Although his disposal efficiency isn't really the greatest, I must admit. Hopefully he can get me average in the hundreds, but you never know with Rory Laird. Can be a bit inconsistent. Another interesting one here is Jeremy Howe. He's in hardly any sides. I think it's about 3% of sides. I really think he's going to have a good year this year. I can see him averaging 100 plus this year. He's very good intercept mark. We'll get a couple of them each game. I reckon he's a solid selection. Another one here we have Caleb Marchbank, another interesting one. I'm still hesitant whether I'm going to go with Marchbank. But Marchbank has great job security over at Carlton. They're going to be lucky to win a couple of games, in my opinion. I can see Brisbane finishing higher than Carlton this year. Marchbank hopefully make me a bit of coin before the buys. Hopefully he's around nearly 400k. Hopefully he's about 380, 350 mark around there. That'd be fantastic at the end of the buys. And then you got Curtly Hampton, who's pretty much a must. He's in like the top five most players picked. Hampton, good job security. Will be playing a lot through the midfield and forward this year. He won't be playing like deep in the back line. He'll be playing like half back, wing, midfield. And the rookies here they're just placeholders for the moment. Vickers, Willis, Stewart, and Watson, they're just placeholders. Midfield, another interesting midfield here. Alright, I'll just go through the players here. We've got Dangerfield, Treloar, Pritis, Fife, Mitchell, Beams, Taranto, Powell, Pepper. Paddy Dangerfield, obviously, if you don't have Dangerfield in your side, you're probably not going to be averaging in the top five for the end of the year. But Dangerfield is a must, in my opinion. He's a very reliable captain source as well. Look, if you don't have Dangerfield, you're probably going to be in a bit of trouble this year. Treloar, I reckon he'll have a breakout year down there at Collingwood. Collingwood, they'll get close to the 8 this year, in my opinion. They might even sneak in at 8. But Treloar's just a good player. Very hard player. Gets in and under the packs. By the end of the year, I'm going to predict Treloar will have a higher price tag than Pendlebury. Pendlebury's just a bit too expensive for me. It's just a bit too expensive for me, the big fella. Pritis, another good job security player. Obviously, he's going to be playing a lot of midfield time there at West Coast. Very underrated player, in my opinion. Very, very underrated. Very good player. He does handle the ball a lot, so that could be an interesting stat for me. Might have to keep an eye out for that one. He might be making his way out just before round one. But a lock here, Nate Fife. Obviously, he's a lock. I can see him getting into the top 3 players in the league, in my opinion. Very good player. Tommy Mitchell, another interesting one. If there's going to be one person that's going to be tagged in that Hawthorn site, it's going to be Mitchell. So, Mitchell's another interesting one. He may make his way out my side. I just don't know at the moment. But Tommy Mitchell will be making his way into my lineup. Dane Beams, another interesting one. If he does go down, I'm in a bit of trouble, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I could even upgrade him to Matt Crouch. Here's a quick question for you guys. Comment down below if you reckon I should go Crouch over Beams. That's just an interesting one there. Crouch, obviously, he's going to have good job security, priced at 500k. I can see him rising to about 580 by the end of the year. Doesn't really matter how much he rises, but he's just going to be a good player down there at Adelaide. very good player in my opinion. Tim Tirano made his way on our side just because of the Cognilio situation. Cog isn't going to be playing first 6 weeks, so that's very interesting. Very interesting down there. Toronto still hesitant whether I'll go with him. He might make his way out my side after the buys, but it's just a placeholder at the moment. Power Pepper, he's a lock. Obviously he's going to have great job security. He'll play every game there at Port Adelaide. Can see him rising to about 400k by end of the year. Couple of placeholders on the bench here. We got DeLuca Cardiello. Probably butchered his name there, but they're just placeholders. Jai Leonard, Robbie Fox, just placeholders. An interesting one here is my rucks. I got Gawn and Sandy. Sandy's a lock for me. Don't have Nankervis in my side, which is very interesting, guys. Debating whether I should go Nankervis, but at the moment I don't have Nankervis in my side, so he may make his way into my side, and I'll get rid of Gawn. I could go Nankerlands. That would be phenomenal if I went with Nankerlands. Gawn, obviously, if Spencer is named, Gawn will be making his way out my side. It's just whether or not who I'll go with. I'm even thinking Hickey at this point in time. He could be a good backup as long as Billy Longer doesn't play down there at St Kilda. And we got Stan Deaker on the bench there. He's just a placeholder and probably will hopefully not get any games in my opinion because he'll be my loophole option, the big fella down there, Stan Deaker. We're gonna head to the forward line. We got Rewald, Dalhouse, Franklin, Roughhead, Pickett, Eddie. Rewald's a lock. He's just a good player. He reads the ball phenomenally. Phenomenally. Look, probably shouldn't have that word because I'm no good on the English, but Rewald, he's just a lock. Priced at $5.50. It doesn't really matter what his price at. He's just the most expensive forward, so I've got a thing for the most expensive players. They have to be in my side for each position, but yeah, that's just me. Dalhouse, another lock. If you don't have Dalhouse, you're probably not looking to place too high either. He's a lock at $5.20. Will be averaging around 100 in my opinion. And Franklin's another interesting one. He may stay in my side, beat Buddy. Buddy's just going to be... He's just a good player. I mean, even when he was at Hawthorn, he was a fucking jet. He's just a good player, Franklin, and he will be averaging around the 90s. So hopefully we'll push up the 100. That would be fantastic. Roughhead's just another cash cow in my opinion. He won't be a lock, I don't reckon. He'll probably get me to around 480 at the buy rounds, and then he'll probably make his way out. And on the bench, on the field, we got Pickett and Eddie. And on the bench there, we have placeholders of Henry and Taya Mills. And there you go, guys. Here is my team for round one. There may be a few changes just before round one, but I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. I'll make another video if there is any issues going on with that one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, lads, and chuck it a like.